Good morning. Good morning. How are you, everyone? Today we have got a workout for inner thighs, which kind of has been requested by one of my clients, postnatal clients, Danielle, who hopefully will join later. She was asking me, "Oh, what exercises could I do to tone my inner thigh?" And originally I was thinking, doing a lot of squats, lunges, because that is technically what did tone my inner thigh. But then I started to kind of play on the floor and thinking, okay, well, let's do like more Pilates style and then save this of leg workout for a different live stream. So let's start with warming up the legs. But first, stretch the back, as it's always stiff first thing in the morning. So look over the shoulder and then twist. So just side to side. Stretching the back. 2 more. Well done. We're now going to squat down. Now see how I cross my arms and then open them. Then I cross them and open them at the top. So once we get that pattern, we start warming up those inner thighs. All these plie squats are super good to stretch and activate the inner thighs. Get nice and low. Every time you go into the squat, allow the tailbone to kind of stick out, because we want to get lower. And every time the tailbone goes into the anterior tilt rather than posterior, the hips will open more. Lovely. Good. We're going to go down and up. Now here we want to maintain the length in the spine. No cheating with rounding the back. Okay, so why? Because we want to use the legs. We want to get nice and low, not necessarily touching the floor, but keeping the length in the spine. We get to open up those hips and start toning. There we go. A little warm up, already getting into toning. Let's do 8 more. 8, 7, 6. Keep looking forward. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to pulse it here. Pulse. Get nice and low. And hi, Vanessa. Hi, Mom. Hi, Sam. Thank you for joining me. Again, when we pulsing, we don't want to do any tuck. We want to bring that tailbone out. So stick your butt out and pulse. Let's do 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're gonna lift one heel at a time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Place the hands on the floor and let's just go side to side. Stretching out those inner thighs, opening the hips. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Well done. whilst we are here in this open stand, let's just walk to the front and take a down dog stretch to lengthen the spine and also kind of feel it in the hamstrings. Beautiful. Hold on, let's bring it back in. And I think we are going to now get down to the floor. So we're going to do 20 seconds intervals. Start on one side, we've got 2 legs to work with. When we're going to be lifting or doing anything in this kind of situation, it's very important you turn the toe out. So you can see my toes are parallel with the floor, because that's when we get into the inner thighs, external rotation. If your toes are going to be pointing up, you're going to work the quadriceps. Today, we are focusing on the inner thigh. So 20 seconds intervals. We start with bringing the foot in and out, yeah? So focus on the external rotation as much as you can. Sliding the leg along the floor. Straight into leg lift. You will get a little bit of a core activation as well here. Okay, now we're going to combine the two. Bend knee, straight leg. Well done. So that was 1 minute on one leg. Let's switch over to the other side and repeat it. Okay. Bend knee. Remember the external rotation. Straight leg coming up. Combine. Switch. Okay. Now, we are going to do the inner thigh workout from my 30 Days Core Challenge. Because I remember when I was creating a 30 Days Core Challenge, I added the inner thigh towards the end. The whole exercise, basically towards the end, I just bring that bottom leg in, and that's what we're going to do. So you're gonna feel it quite a bit more in the inner thigh, but we're gonna take it into the modification. So we're gonna start with the modification. So instead of basically keeping the leg straight, we are going to have the legs bend, and we're gonna put the foot, put the hand on top of that top knee, and bring the inner thigh, the bottom leg up. Yeah, here we go. Little lifts. Okay, and now we're going to go into the sort of advanced version, which is the leg is extended, this one, and it will be the bottom leg coming up. If it's too much, you've got the first option, yeah? I normally do in my workout 20 of these, but 20 seconds, I reckon that's about, I don't know, 12 to 15 reps. We can count next time. Okay, so let's switch it over to the other side. So do the first option, bringing the bottom knee up. Lovely. Okay, second option, straight leg. And let's lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. It is 15. Okay, so 15. Good. So let's turn around again and go back to the Pilates style. This time we're going to do it kind of in this position. We're going to start again, bend and extend the leg. This way you get a little bit of a good stretch into your hamstrings, kicking it out to the side. Well done. And now that leg, see how it's still turned down? It's going to go up and down, leading with the heel. We can really feel it here. Oh, yes. Especially now it's getting tired. Okay, we're going to kick it, lift it. Bend the knee, lift. Oh, good. For sure, it's getting tougher now. Yeah, I like this. I like this little sequence. Right, okay, so second leg. Bend the knee, kick it out. Always think about the heel being a little bit higher than the toes. And then go up. Forgot to press it. Let's do 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then I pressed it and need to wait for the buzzer. There we go. Good. Okay, so now we're going to combine it. Bend, lift, bend the knee, lift the leg. You can really feel it more at the bottom part of that inner thigh, this one. Nice work, well done. Good, let's take a little break. I need to check the time, so I am on time. Okay, halfway through, that's good, that's good. Okay, let's switch the sides again. We're gonna do circles. We're gonna do small circles and then big circles. Here we go. So think about which direction you're going. And we're gonna switch the directions. Okay, go the opposite direction. Do your best not to rock too much everywhere else. So you keep your core, everything, all the other muscle groups nice and tight. Lovely. Okay, now we're gonna go into the big circles. So we're gonna lift that leg up, take it out, and bring it back. Of course, then we've got to reverse it. So this time we're doing 4 sets, which will balance out the earlier when we did 2 sets. So now you're gonna go out, lift, reverse it, yeah, go the opposite direction. Out, lift all the way, and then bring it down. As you can see, when you become creative in this sort of style of work, that there is actually quite a lot to do for the inner thigh, not just lifting the leg in and up. Okay, circles. This one feels fairly easy. Reverse. Now you can start feeling again. Okay, we're gonna lift the leg, bring it out and in. Up, out, in. And reverse. So out, up, and down. Swing it out, lift it up, and lower. That lift is the hardest. Well done. We are going to go into a little stretch before we move on to a different series. This time is going to be on our back, but let's just take one leg out. I really like this stretch because I like to kind of stretch my inner thighs to open up the hips. So we're just gonna rock. Actually, just let's go for 20 seconds rock. Rocking back and forth. And let's now hold it. Yeah, you're gonna separate the knee and the foot a little bit further away. Nice. Okay, oh, let's bring it back in, switch to the other side. Rock back and forth. And hold. Keep breathing. Well done. Slide it in. And let me grab some water. We're gonna get onto our backs. See how it's everyone doing. Oh, thank you, Caroline, for joining me. I thought I had my channel, and somehow it changed into Planet Earth. Oh well, that's quite a nice background as well. Okay. Excuse me. Let's go onto our back. And we're going to keep the feet together and just open the knees, yeah? Keep connecting the toes. Actually, I'm gonna go on the angle so you can see that the toes are always connected. Okay, open it, extend it, and then bring it in, close it. Open, extend, bend, and close. One thing I want to just mention before we, at the moment, no, I will mention it later. Okay, so let's go. Because here, you're just going to do your best to extend as far back as you can. Good, okay, so this is what I wanted to mention. Now we're going to be opening and closing the legs here. If your legs are tight in the hamstring, rather than doing it here, because because you want to keep your legs straight, but guess what? You're going to be loading up your core, and at the moment we are focusing on the inner thigh, yeah? So what you've got to do, you've got to bend those knees, okay? So always think knees above the hips, and then you can do this opening with the bent knees, okay? Very important. So not away, keep it in alignment with your hips, and then open and close. Here we go. Yeah, the core is active here. The back is quite flat. We're going to go pulse. 1, 2, 3, close it. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, close. 1, 2, 3, close. 1, 2, 3, up. 1, 2, 3, up. 1, 2, 3, up. 1, 2, 3, up. Oh, look, it's giving you a different pictures, that screen. Okay, now we're going to go into this. I call the feet pizza slice. You can see it there. Okay, and so that's what we're going to have. We're going to have the heels together and toes apart, and we're just going to bend the knees and squeeze those inner thighs together. So here we go. Bend the knees. The heels are always connected. And don't worry, if you can't extend the legs all the way up, just go where you can, maintaining the knees above the hips. We've got one more here, and then so you're gonna open up, and I think we're gonna do the sets on this one rather than timing. So we're gonna go 1/3 up, lower, 2/3 lower, all the way up, yeah? And then we go again. So let's do it together. 1/3, 2/3, all the way, that's 1. 1, 2, all the way, it's 3. So that's two reps. Remember those bent knees, yeah? Please, bend them. Keep the knees above the hips. I don't want you to exhaust your core. And then, I want your back to be supported. 4. 1, 2, 3, 5. You're doing 5 more. 6, 7, 3rd, 2/3, full, 8. 1, 2, 3, close. 9, 1, 2, 3, and 10. Well done. Okay, bend your knees and then just circle your hips around. Oh yeah, that's a perfect timing. Circle the opposite direction. Rock up. And then bring your legs into the butterfly. And just pulse down. Let's take that for 20 seconds. Stretching kind of dynamically the inner thighs. Lovely. And we're going to go into that passive stretch again on each side that we've done earlier. 20 seconds, hold. Breathe. And just notice how it feels in your legs. Feel that inner thigh stretch. I think tomorrow you're going to feel it. Feel the ache. Okay, switch to the other side. If you combine the toning and stretching, you then improve the flexibility of that muscle group. And, the inner thighs, the adductors, they get super tight always. And when they get tight, the hips are tight. Okay, we're going to just finish actually in Malasana squats. And then push the knees apart. If your heels are off the floor, then I would just recommend to lift the bum up and then push those knees apart. Just 20 seconds, hold. And keep lifting that chest as much as you can. Well done. Place the hands onto the floor. Heel toe your feet together. Bend your knees, roll up. Inhale your arms up. Exhale, hands to heart. Thank you very much for joining me this morning. Hope you have enjoyed it. Have a lovely weekend. And hi, Tiffany, as well. Thank you for joining. Bye, everyone.